Pop in and say hi. It is 7 minutes after 7 Pacific time here on the Southern Gulf Islands. So it's starting to get dark earlier at this latitude. And current temperature is 14.5 degrees Celsius. And 57% humidity. We are expecting some rain. We are expecting 30 to 40 millimeters of rain tomorrow. Hey, Pommy Pal and Jacob. How's it going, guys? Good to see you in there. And I tell you what, the garden is going to be extremely happy when we get the rain. Hey, say hi to Tin Tin Tao. Tin Tin Tao. Hey, is that Chinese or is that Korean? Hopefully not North Korean, because we don't like North Korean. We like South Korea. Going good. Right on, guys. So yeah, I just rolled up the hoses. I just finished watering the palm nursery, and I'm hoping we get the rain they have in the forecast, because it's going to be awesome. I just want to show something. You know, I picked up a load of Waggies the other day. I got actually 70 Waggies. I was wrong. Just fired them into the truck and I didn't count them. But hopefully my phone's not going to die here, the signal. Wendy's phone. And I'm just going to point them to the Waggies. There's some Waggies. These are pure Waggies. And they're beautiful. They are beautiful palms. Pure Trachycarpus wagnerianus. Nice little palms, aren't they? I'll get some when I, Zach, when I harvest in December, I will definitely get some seed for you. I like to take them from the good palms with nice stiff fronds. The ones in front of the local pub there in town, they've kind of stood the test of time. They kind of get a bit of salt spray off the water there. They get the full brunt of the wind coming off the water in the winter, and it doesn't seem to bother them. And they're pretty neglected too. Actually, they did have irrigation on it. I want some too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's when I start shipping. I actually start shipping seed after I harvest it. So first I harvest it, and then, because I harvest it green, but it's ready to harvest, and then I hang it for a couple weeks, and then it'll turn black, and then I'll ship it, because some people don't like green seed. But anyway, and then I'll start shipping it, and it looks like a pretty bumper crop on some of those palms this year. And I don't think I'm going to harvest as much this year, because Wendy's seriously thinking she wants to really sell this place. So I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff around if we have to sell. I'm starting to download stuff right now. I got stuff on eBay. I got to put more stuff on eBay. And then we have like a kind of like a buy and sell here on Salt Spring Island called the Salt Spring Island Exchange. You can look it up online. So, there's a lady here buying vintage bottles today. I got home from work and there's a lady in the kitchen buying some of our vintage bottles, because we have a huge vintage bottle collection. So Wendy was selling some of the bottles off, and people have been stopping by every day buying things that she's got on the exchange, because we got a lot of stuff. And I'm not going to say we're hoarders. We're kind of like collectors. We collect a lot of stuff. So we got a lot of stuff to sell. It's kind of like this warehouse full of stuff to sell. So it's not an easy process. If we do indeed decide to move, we want to at least download some stuff. And if we had to move, at least we have less stuff to get rid of then. So that's why we're going to start getting rid of stuff now. So we're praying that the election goes well, and we get that guy out of power that's in there right now, and we get somebody in better, and then maybe we don't have to move. But if he gets back in, we certainly want to move, because we don't like him. So anyway, we got a place that we want to move to, and it's actually a really nice place, but we've got to sell this place first. But places on Salt Spring sell really quick. Our friend's place down the road sold in a week. And that's how fast things sell here. And there's not a lot of places for sale, so people snap them up quick. And especially the Asians like to buy here on Salt Spring Island. They've been buying the last several years. They've been snapping everything up. I guess they got the money, right? So everything for the right price. And if somebody wants to buy this and they like an exotic garden, they're going to get a good exotic garden. There's lots of plants there. So you got to be a gardener to buy this place. Hopefully you don't get somebody that's going to bulldoze down everything. But I don't think they would buy it for doing that. If we move, we'd move to Central America somewhere. That's what we're looking at, Central America. Either a place in Mexico up in the mountains, or like Costa Rica, looking at Panama. There's a few different places we're looking at, right? We would be out of Canada if we do move. And it's not 100%. Well, I can't really move to the States. It's not easy to move to the States. See, I could retire easily in Mexico, like seriously in Central America, not necessarily Mexico, could actually retire and live like a king in some of those places, and grow all sorts of palm trees, right? And I do have a friend, one of the guys that owns the coffee shop here, I think he's 35 years old. And he just closed the coffee shop. And last week he moved to Costa Rica. Him and his wife and his kid packed his stuff up and they moved. He says, Joe, I'm moving to Costa Rica. He says, I got to get out of this place. Okay. So he's gone and now he's down there and he closed the coffee shop. It was a busy coffee shop too. So that's what we're thinking on doing. But it's not 100%. We have to see what happens after the 20th. And hopefully somebody better than the guy that's running the country will get in. Who's to say, right? But yeah, no, North Carolina would be cool. I don't have a problem living in the U.S. I could totally live in the U.S. I think I would pick. I mean, if I had the money, I would go to. I mean, if I sold this house, we'd have the money, but it's not easy to move there to Hawaii. I'd like to live in Hawaii, Costa Rica. Yeah, I would go to Costa Rica. Yeah, rather than Mexico. Yeah. Well, the place we're looking at Mexico is actually there's 20,000. U.S. and Canadian expats in this place where we're looking at. It's amazing. And the climate year-round is absolutely perfect. So wintertime, 25 degrees Celsius. Summertime, usually around 25 degrees Celsius. No colder than 6 degrees Celsius. Coldest ever it gets is around 6 degrees Celsius, something like that. So that's good. That's what I like. So it's easy to sleep at night, right? But Costa Rica and even other parts of Mexico, too, can be pretty humid and hot. Costa Rica is pretty nice too, and I think Panama. I've never been to Costa Rica. I've been to Mexico a couple of times. I mean, yeah, I would prefer to live in the U.S. for sure. I mean, I think U.S. is a heck of a lot safer country, and I feel good about going to the U.S., but it's not that easy, like I say, for a Canadian to go to the U.S. How do these people go to the U.S.? I mean, you have to have a bag load of money, I think, to go there, right? But some of these places in Central America, you don't have to have a ton of money. Nice weather, growing plants, and you have. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I know North Carolina is beautiful. I know Gary Holler lives down there. He's got a nice palm nursery. It would be here northwest of Texas. Okay, cool. Well, like I say, Jacob, my oldest son lived. Hola, Caleb. How's it going? Yeah, my oldest son lived in southern Texas, right? And you probably know that. I've told you guys before. He lived in Weslaco, Texas. He married a girl. He got married in Texas at Weslaco, and he used to like going up to visit her sister. What's the palm nursery name? My palm nursery is Banana Joe. Oh, you mean his? Oh, that's Gary's palm nursery in North Carolina. Gary Holler is his name. I've known the guy for years. And he grows sable palms. He specializes in sable palms, and he's been growing them since I think 1975, something like that. His nursery's been around a long time, a heck of a long time, a lot longer than mine. I've been growing them since the mid-1980s. He's been growing since the mid-1970s. So, but he's quite a bit older too. Sable minor needle palm, 3-gallon size are coming to. Oh, cool. Right on. There in Illinois, you're getting some needle palm and sable minor. Awesome. Those are great palms. You know what? Even if I lived in the tropics, I would still grow a needle palm and a sable minor because I really love those palms, and I would definitely try to push a Trachycarpus palm. So we'll see what happens. Like I say, nothing's for sure. We got the first. Oh, you did get a frost, eh? Okay, interesting. Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to get it. So it's what is it today? The 16th? It is the 16th today, isn't it? That time flies. Man, oh man. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow I'm going to head down to the Rod and Gun Club and try out my new Ruger. I'm going to take her down there and fire about, I got 300 rounds. So I'm going to try to blast about 300 rounds off. And I was wondering if I could put a face up of a certain person, but a certain politician, but I'm not allowed to do that. He says, you can't do that because I'd love to fire off about 300 rounds into that picture. There was a frost in the tops of the roofs, but yeah, no, I don't think it would have been a heavy frost at this time of the year. So I never know when we're going to get frost here. It's quite a bit later here. It was 36. Yeah, so the low here was 12.7 this morning. I think that might have been the coldest low we've had is about 12.7. That was this morning. And then it warmed up to around 19 today, something like that, 19 degrees Celsius. So under 20, feeling more like fall now. Beautiful day, super sunny, still dry, but like I say, there's a system coming in. I think my battery's very low on this phone right now, so I'm not going to do a long live stream. It says low battery power on Wendy's phone. So I just wanted to do a quick one to say hi to you guys and tell you what's going on here. And I was going to say the chainsaw Tracky. I'm going to upload a video of that tomorrow morning. It's crazy how many fronds that thing's put out. It's just breezy here, high 95. Ooh, toasty. I planted some toasty, Jacob. I planted some sable minor 2 days ago. Caleb, is that you, Caleb? It goes by really fast. The the comments here. So, but yeah, I don't know if it's getting dark earlier where you guys are, but it certainly is getting dark earlier where we are. I mean, look at how dark it is out here now, and it's only, well, what time is it here? 7. It's probably like 20 after. I don't know what time is it there, and then we can subtract it because I don't have a watch. There's no clock on this phone showing me. When I started this, it was around 7 after 7, right? 7:19. Okay, 7:19 here. You're the same time as us, so we're the same time as Caleb. 7:19 p.m. Pacific time. So anyway, I think, you know what I found? Because the temperatures are getting a bit cooler, is for you. It's a little darker here than it is for you. Oh, interesting, Caleb. So the Parajubea seems to like the cool weather, right? And I noticed the trackies, a lot of plants are a lot happier in this cooler weather, and especially Trachycarpus palms. And it's good. The rain is going to be just incredible when we get it. I'll have to go out and shoot a video of this heavy-duty rainfall we get. So today all of my trachy seedlings are loving the temp. Yeah, they do. Trackies do like cooler temperatures, and that's why the sables. I smell smoke, and that's not a good thing. It's bone dry out here. It kind of freaks me out when almost done with their second leaf. Oh, is that right? Oh, cool. Well, these guys are growing like crazy. These bigger ones, like they're just pumping out the fronds. And the one that we transplanted in early April is thriving. It's growing. It never, you know what? It looks really good because I've been watering it every single day. And that's the key, folks. When you transplant something, a palm tree, keep it watered well. Do not let it dry out. I've lost a few trackies neglecting them and not watering them enough. And unfortunately, they died. So when you transplant a palm tree, a Trachycarpus, keep it watered well through the dry summer months. That's what you got to do. Also, you know what? Lighting looks good. Wendy likes to put lighting on palm trees. So, I mean, she's got lots of LED lights around. LED lights use very low electricity, and they don't give off any heat, but they sure look nice. And this one's going to need some more on the trunk because that's how much the trunk's grown since she put them on. I guess she put those on there a couple years ago. And it's growing pretty good considering it's growing in pretty crappy soil, right? But it is irrigated. We do actually have irrigation back here. I'm going to go to Rainforest Tropical Nursery, Salem, and get 30-gallon sable. Oh, that's pretty good. 30-gallon for 175. That's actually a pretty good, that's a pretty good price. Up here, you would pay probably about $500 for that one, at least. There's a nursery south of Vancouver where I used to live. I think they were 30-gallon. Yeah, that's awesome. Put my Robusta seedlings in my AC. Is really warm, kind of. We're looking, keeping my seed. Oh, Robustas, yeah, they like the warmth for sure. But you know, Robusta can actually take quite a bit of cool too. I like Robusta, but they're just not really good here. They're a short-term palm in our climate. That's a long-term palm right there. I planted these little babies a long time ago, and like I say, cluster them together. You cluster them together. Here's a nice hybrid. I'm not even going to attempt, well, if you put some heat with them, there's a nice hybrid right there. Look at that one. Isn't that a beauty? Look at the fronds on that. Just, it's been there forever too. Trunk's not super big, but the fronds sure are. Robusta, yeah. I was going to say bad winter here kills them. Ones here took 19. Well, I think it's different in the southern states. Southern states, you can get by with Robusta. Looks like it take you. It does actually. Look at that. It's look at the fronds on that. Isn't that awesome? I don't know if you can see that. It's got really beautiful fronds. I don't know. Maybe it is a take-heel. I planted it years ago. I think I planted it back in the 1990s. Like, it's growing in such crappy soil. That's why it doesn't grow very fast. Jacob would be probably... Oh, come here, Kahoo. Hey, come here. Where are you? Hey, come here. Where are you? Kahoo. Hey. I think that dog took off. Kahoo, where are you? Come here. Come here. Get in here now. Look at him. Get in here. Get in here, you little punk. See that little dog? He goes underneath the fence. Such a little brat. Get in here now. Bad dog. Come here. Got to watch him. He takes off in the back. A raccoon. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. There he is. He's coming up now because he hops into the and he goes into the forest, right? And we do have mountain lion here or cougar, and then there's lots of owls. There's massive owls all over the place. And look at this guy. He looks like a freaking rabbit. Come here, you little punk. Get in there. He knows he's done bad. Get in the house, brat. Oh, low battery. Okay. Looks like battery is getting really low here. 10% battery life, guys. So I might have to call her quits before this thing runs out. So anyway, I just want to show you out the front living room window here. These palms are growing really good. Oh yeah, owls will kill chickens for sure. Yeah, I got to plug in the phone. I don't know if you can see out the window, out the living room window, but there's out the living room window right there. Everything's nice and green, but you know what? It's going to be a lot greener. That Fatsy is recovering. And it's going to be a lot greener when we do get our precipitation. Silly little dog. You're a little brat. He's like a total brat.
No, he's
Yes, he is a brat.
he's sweet.
Yeah. That's Wendy's baby.
He's a sweetie.
Just have Joe's zone on my mind. We're in northern zone 9A, which is different than a southern zone 9A, right? I better plug this in. I'll plug it in for a bit. Let's see. There. I plugged her in. Okay. Pindo survived the freeze in front of a burger. How cold did it get there, Jacob? What was your low temperature? I'm curious. I know Dallas. Got down. I think down below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. If a trachea survives 6 me. Oh yeah. Could you imagine how hardy the offspring would be? They would be very hardy, for sure. Yeah, I know Dallas. Tony Cerboni has an amazing palm garden in Dallas, and it got really cold there. But I think all his palms survived. I think a lot of them defoliated, but they actually did make it. I'm pretty sure he posted a picture in one of the groups there, and his a Washingtonia flifera came back nicely. Looks like it refoliated, which is really cool. And that's happened to it before, so. Anyway, I'll go to 20 minutes, and then I'll pull the plug, because we actually have B&B guests down below. And if I'm using the internet, it might screw them up. I know if they use the internet, it screws me up. But we just had another check-in today. Wendy's been really busy. 19 degrees here in the south. Oh, that's not that bad. 19 with a high 96. Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah. I really wish I'd be able to move to Florida. Yeah, Florida or how about California? Go to Southern Cal, even Northern Cal. Northern Cal's pretty good. Northern coastal California, you can grow everything there. And I got a friend that lives in Eureka, California. Man, the date palms in Washingtonia is where he lives. Absolutely awesome. Birds of paradise, and he's quite far north. Eureka is quite a ways north. Yeah, that's the thing. Or you know what? Go to Oregon coast. Why don't you go down, Caleb? You're already in Oregon. Why don't you go to Brookings? Brookings is awesome. Have you ever been to Brookings? I don't want to be doing 90 miles on the highways. Have you been to Brookings, Oregon? Brookings, Oregon is absolutely beautiful. And I could definitely live in Brookings, Oregon. If I could move to Oregon, I would be there in a second. And it would definitely be there. Gold Beach is nice too. I really like coastal Oregon. No, I'm guessing similar to New. Yeah, but it's milder. It's the mildest place. It's Zone 9B. Definitely milder. I'm a country boy. I want a big piece. Yeah, land is good, Jacob. We have land here, and I've always lived on acreage, but it's just a small. We only have 2 acres here. We had 5 acres, my last piece, and then my mom and dad had 10 here on Salt Spring. When they bought here on Salt Spring in the 70s, they bought 10. Same, yeah. Caleb, Brookings is better than Coos Bay and Bandon. Trust me, it's the stuff you can grow there is pretty amazing for the latitude. It kind of boggles my mind. The first time I went down there, I could not believe the date palms, how big they were, how flawless they were. You want to be a country boy, yeah. I've always been country, definitely. I lived in the city when I was just a little kid. It was just kind of the suburb of the city in Vancouver. And then we moved out to the country when I was just a little kid. So I always lived out in the country. And that's the way I like it. It's put it this way, when the lights go out, it's dark here, man. It's really dark. No street lights, no traffic lights. And when I drive to work in the morning, the only thing I see is deer and rabbits. That's it. So there you go. Anyway, guys, I should roll. I'm going to let you guys go. I thank you guys for joining in the live stream. I think the next one I'll do is going to be on Banana J SSI. Guns, giant fishing on my property. Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I can't wait to test out my new Ruger tomorrow. We live on 12 acres right now. Oh, yeah. 12 acres is perfect, man. That's awesome. That's a nice sized piece of property. Beautiful. Think of how many palm trees you can grow on 12 acres. You can grow a lot of palm trees, right? Definitely. Anyway, guys, I will let you go. And you're going to go trap shooting. Cool. For my school. Awesome. I'm going to go target practice tomorrow night. And I'm just going to go for a couple hours. Well, how long it takes me to shoot 300 rounds off. Hey, Duck Killer Clyde, I was just signing off. Now you're in there. But yeah, I'm going to go try out my Ruger tomorrow. And I only have one box of ammo. So he says it won't take long to get through 300 rounds. Well, I don't know. We'll find out, right? It's got a clip that holds 10. So we'll see. See you later. Take care, guys. No, it's only a 22. It's only a 22. I mean, to get one of those, you got to have a restricted license, unfortunately, and I didn't get that. I didn't do that test. I just did the, that's the RPAL. I just did the regular, right? So I can have just regular firearms. What do they call that one? Non-restricted. I have non-restricted status. So anyway, exactly. Well, I can go get anyone. I can go get a 30-06. I can get a 303. I can get all that stuff, but just can't get one of those, you know. Have to get an RPAL for that, and I really don't feel like taking another test. That's the pain up here. You do have to do a test. It's a course. It's a one-day course. It's a couple $100 or whatever. Anyway, guys, you take care. Thanks for joining in, and I will see you next time on Gulf Island Rock or Banana JSSI. So have a good night out there, and happy palm growing. Cheers to you.